Yo, 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 yo. Y'all know what's up, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Hey, it's Mike Donald, and once again, we got
Yo, co-host, BZ Baby. Yeah.
yeah, we back at it again, man. Season 2, man. You feel me? TDFA wrapped that series, man. We still at it, man. So, how everything been, man?
It's been so much that didn't happen since the last time we was on here. Like,
Yeah.
so much done been going on, Started off like I had said on the podcast, well, the little video with my daughter getting into that car accident. And that kind of spiraled shit for me on my end a little different because that was wild as hell. And she's still having her little effects from behind that shit. So that shit took me a little different. And then my mom ended up coming in from Georgia, you know what I'm saying? So I've just been busy and then still recording. Like it's been a lot of shit that's still going on. You know, life been lifing over here on this end. Real heavy. Real.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
What's been going on with you on your end?
Man, family shit, for real. Same shit, though. Like, still my grandbaby, the kids, wife, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's in work, so, you know what I mean? So, shit,
Yeah.
doing all of that, man, and just still finding the time, like, that shit is like, you know, that shit be crazy, you know what I mean? And it be crazy, because I be wanting to come down and, like, record and just, like, you know, we was on a mission, man, you know what I mean? But that mission ain't stopped, man. We just gonna keep grinding and, you know what I mean, giving y'all good interviews the whole time. Just the feedback, man, that I got from everybody, man, to just keep going, which I ain't expect either, though. So that's a whole nother topic, though, you know what I mean?
It's good funny because too, this right here we talking about literally it's every time we do this it just flows so smoothly right into what we were talking about because this was the stresses of being a content creator. Like this is all part of that because life still be life in. Like we still gotta go through our everyday stuff and still find time to manage and fit this in there at some point in time. And you've been working your ass off. So that's what the people don't know either on the flip side of that. So that's why I be wanting to stay in there connected because I know you be all over the place when it comes to your time. Like your time, you don't got that much time, and that shit get hectic as fuck. It get hectic.
Yeah, man. But you know, like I said, I'm just gonna. Even if we give them something, man, you know what I mean? Get the people something, man. Because I know a lot of people just be, you know what I mean? They been like wondering where we at with the podcast and everything. But you know what I mean? We still lining something up, and I'm happy we going up in the right way. We just ain't rushing nothing, and we putting genuine interviews still out there. So we still
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
It ain't nothing stop.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing
and
stop.
It's just, you know what I mean? That's just getting us more tuned up, comfortable, and, you know what I mean? To just keep grinding, man. You know what I mean? You know,
yeah. And it's like that's what I hope people understand and know too. Like just because we might not be on the screen and we ain't on screen and recording, still working behind the scenes because when we come with whatever we come with the content, it comes from a place. This shit has been still going on. Everything's still going on. Like it's just we ain't had the time to actually sit down and put it on the camera yet. But yeah, we got mad good interviews coming up, all type of shit. Like I'm excited. I'm excited about all of that because ain't nothing stop. It's just time. We have to literally sit down.
It's timing, man. You know, sometimes you want to rush. You know, man, and it just be the ones that just, you know, it took so long to do like this. This right here, man, take an hour to just, you feel me? Just do this alone. It's our fault, man.
Yeah.
Be our fault, man. You know what I mean? We be having some technical difficulty. Everything can be going right until we press record, man. You know what I mean?
It's Mike's fault tonight, y'all. It's Mike's fault tonight. Hey, we blaming him tonight.
There she go.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Here
How you figure that, man?
As tonight. Yes, talking about some our fault. No, this is his fault. He was last minute. It was him. He was sleepy tonight. Is what the fuck he said. He was sleepy tonight, y'all. For real. Oh God. We back at it though. I be trying to spare his ass a little bit because he's a working man, you know what I'm saying? So
hey, I was just wondering if I heard it though. I'm feeling like, get off. No, I'm
just hey. You know what to talk about shit. I don't give a fuck. They done fucked around.
That's what I'm saying. Nah. Why we really been gone, though? I'm just playing. Life been life, man. Life been life, man. Hey, but it's crazy, man. Like this whole time, though, like how everything lined up, where everybody coming back with interviews, and it seemed like, you know, the summer did this thing, man. I'm happy everybody had fun this summer, man. You know, I've seen a lot of people, you know, really vibing out, man. So that's another thing, you know.
Swear to God.
Have to still do that, touch, rub elbows with the right people, man.
Yep.
And, just get up in these right conversations, man. So that's a good thing still, man.
This summer for sure. This summer for sure, it remind me of like a throwback summer, like back in the day for sure. For summer, and I think it's what you said because you ain't been hearing a lot of hot shit. It started off a little crazy, but it didn't stay like that. It kind of got better, a lot better as the summer got to go on, and there's been a lot of festivities and shit to do, and all the functions been turning out A1, like no bullshit. So that shit been lit as hell. I think it make it fun like that, like it, cause when
that's what I'm saying. Like motherfuckers really out here having fun, man.
When it's a lot of bullshit, don't nobody want to come outside. That's the thing. Not the good people that really got shit popping. But when shit is steady and at a good flow, you got the right people want to come outside and it be outside and it be fun.
Everybody traveling. You know what I mean?
Yep.
There's a lot going on, man.
Yep. I'm so this is a good summer. I can't even lie and complain. Okay, look. So we got some videos? We playing videos? What we doing?
No, let's go ahead and run something. I mean, let's see what we got.
What you put together? Let's see what Mike got.
Really, we just got some throwback videos, really. So just go ahead and what's our next topic?
Okay. So look, it has been a topic of discussion for a long time, but it keeps coming up and it keeps just being like a conversation piece. So what is it that you feel? Why do you feel like drama takes off on this fucking internet versus positivity? Why do you feel like that's the ultimate, like that's the push? Why you feel
I mean, shit, you just gotta look at the narrative for real, of who it's owned by somebody, so it's already gonna have an agenda by itself. You feel me? Now, whatever the agenda is, that's where, see, everybody think like you using the internet and it's free. No, it's free promotion within this internet. But it ain't free promotion, but the promotion comes with getting paid off of it. You know what I mean? And a lot of these big companies use the internet for a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Everybody uses this shit for a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. And I think, man, whoever actually running the actual, you know what I mean? They got an agenda. You know what I mean? And it's all about how they pushing it. They don't care. You feel me?
But really why do you care? Like even with the the person behind the scenes, they actually sit back, they watched and study to see that this is what people like. Like, you know what I'm saying? People like drama. Why do you think that that's what the people? Why is it that that's what they attract to? Like versus the positivity. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Like, it's like they feed you that, you know what I mean, for a reason. They keep you in tune right here while other shit going on. That's like how I feel. Like I feel like it's for a different reason. Like they'll have you watching this phone all day to keep you out the way of what's really going on. You know what I mean?
Right. So a distraction.
Deeper though. Yeah, it's a distraction.
Yeah.
And why I feel that way though is like, man, there's a lot of shit that you can't even see up on here. So they feed you what they want you to see.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
You start typing in shit, it's a lot of shit you can't see. So, you know what I mean?
That's
to me, that's like shit. They tell you what they showing you what they want you to see.
Yeah.
Anywhere like China, that's why when they bought out TikTok, you see how like they basically banned what the fuck that people were saying, and you know what I mean? They wouldn't let you like be you, and they bought their ass out. You know what I mean? So,
but it's just like it makes it, and you know, for those people who, because it's a lot of people who do want the positive push and do want to see the positive stuff, and people get tired of seeing it because it's kind of, if you really just sit back and listen, you hear a lot of people say they get tired of seeing that all the time. Like it's a lot of people who don't like to see that all the time. But those people, they make it harder for it to actually find it. You got to go seeking it out. Like if you want that to be in your feed and you want that to be something that you constantly see versus that, you have to literally go and find that, search that, put that in your algorithm and search that into your search bar for that to start popping up in your feed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like how the bullshit, you're gonna see that shit whether or not you ever search that in your search engine, it's gonna be in your algorithm at some point. You get what I'm saying? That shit is just wild as hell. Like I don't know. And then like I have, even with the music, right? And I say this all the fucking time. I have heard both sides. Like I hear a lot of people say, I've heard a lot of people say, I need to talk raunchy, right? Which that ain't. That's not me. I can't. This is my thing. It's enough of that bullshit. Like it's enough of that. So I can't talk about something that I can't relate to. I've never been that person. I've never been that girl to be out there talking about that type of shit. So how can I talk about something that I don't know about? I don't know about that lifestyle. I've never did that. I can't relate to that. All I can talk about is something and shit that I have related to, that I've seen, that I've been around, that I know about. I can't sit up here and rap about somebody else's bullshit life. And I'm not gonna do it because again, that's another form of sellout. I just can't do the shit. It's part of the negativity push. That's what I feel. That's me. Like I don't know. I don't know. I ain't going.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. So okay, that's that. And then now it's a lot of ways that I keep seeing a lot of people. Okay, the supporting, right? It's so many ways to support and give back. Like, what do you feel like is some ways, different ways that you could support or give back to any and everybody, the businesses, the community, the kids, like just people? What are some ways that you
with me, how I feel like I could give back?
Mm-hmm.
You actually, that's what you said?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like not necessarily just you, like people, period. Like anybody. Like,
but I mean, really, man, it's all different kind of ways of giving back, man. And you know, it's just, I don't tell you know what I mean. It's a story. Certain things, man. You don't never forget. Like certain people don't never forget. I know a lot of people say people be quick to forget, but it's certain shit that you could actually do for a person that go a long way. You know what I mean? But what I mean by that is like just one good deed, man. You know what I mean? One good deed. I don't care if it's some shoes that you ain't never, you you know what I mean, that you don't ever wear, and you go take them to somebody that really need them or something. But you probably like these shoes, though. You feel me? Yeah. It be little stuff like that, man. Yeah. That go a long way, you know. Yeah. And shit, man. But other than that, man, it's like it's also a lot of other shit, man. Free game, man. You know. Yeah. I ain't just telling a person or seeing how people day go. You know, just giving them out game or advice at the same time. I wouldn't say game, but I say advice. You know what I mean? But just, you know what I mean? Just learning yourself at the end of the day. Doing a lot of other shit, man, to just help you further along the way, man. Everybody needs somebody. That's right. Man, I'm telling you, man, like, I did this shit myself. Nobody ever did that shit. So, that's right. Always took. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't never the way to go. You know what I mean? Ain't never been everybody's story, bro. Somebody just did all this shit just by themselves, bro. It's impossible. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. It's impossible. Yeah. And you absolutely right. Everybody do need somebody. I don't care what it is or how. It might be for the littlest thing. You might not need somebody for a lot of things. It could be a little support, but you're going to need somebody to go along with whatever the fuck it is you got going on. I don't care what it is. When you're really talking about, like, you can start off doing, and it's not to take away from you at all. It's not to take away from anything that you've done, you do, or nothing like that. But in reality, you do have to have some form of a team. Like, you do got to have some type of form of a team. Because there's some stuff that you're not going to know. You're not going to know every in and out, because that's where you fuck up. You just got to be able to trust them people that you do put on your fucking team and get in your circle. But you're going to need somebody. It's going to be somebody that you fuck with. But even like, okay, so more so with the music, right? The shit that we do online. What do you feel like? How do you feel like we can support other creators and shit like that? Basically, just been doing what we've been doing, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Stretching out to them, you know what I mean? And just showing a presence, you know what I mean? That's the first start, man. Because some of these cats, man, be underground and they still be, you know, I've been around for a minute, man. You know what I mean? Certain ones you gotta holler at their manager. You know what I mean? You remember certain people's names. You know what I mean? These names start coming up when it's time for like promo runs or something. You know what I mean? And people not starting to get attached to what's going on now. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, when a promo run come, they gonna need these podcasts. The bigger labels gonna do it. You feel me? So that's where everything start running through. You still gonna run across these same people, like either at the bottom or at the top. So you know what I mean? I just that's how I be telling people, like, be leery, because I've been, you know, motherfuckers been, you know what I mean, been hooked up or talked to the right motherfuckers. I've been up in the room with the right people too. You feel me? So you know, just learning the game, but just everything, man. You know, shit along the ways, shit. You know, man. It be like little jewels, man, that I be, even when we wasn't recording, man, I still was just like, damn. You know what I mean? It's something to, like, okay, help me along the way. Oh, I'm going to say this next podcast. Or next time we run this, once we get back, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, so, you know, we shooting in the gym, man, you know, practice and everything else. And, you know, I sit back and go look at my shit just like it's something.
A lot of people, we don't even know how many people we say this shit, but I mean it because I pay attention, and I'm paying attention to every day. It's somebody else creating a podcast, like every day, and it's people that artists, big artists, underground artists, everybody trying to create, because this is the wave now. This is, like you said, the A&R shit and all that. the radios damn near no more. They damn near turn it into a podcast. Like the radio stations, whatever it was, they're now bringing the camera inside to see the inside, like the Breakfast Clubs. Is more of all of what the fuck we got going on, right? Mm-hmm. People know that these platforms is needed, like very much so needed, and I swear to you, people be like, "How do you find? How you end up doing this? All this." I've never been afraid to talk when I go outside. Like when I go outside, I'm an outgoing type of person. If you talk to me, I'm gonna talk back, and sometimes I'll talk to you before you talk to me. But if I hear something, I'm gonna say something, especially if it got something to do with what we got going on or something like that. This is how I gravitate and grab people and get the shit. You can't be scared of this shit. Like that's the whole thing. You cannot be scared with what the fuck you got going on with this. And the more I talk to people, the more I understand that people, what we got something good, because everybody is in a mode to where they feel like they're ready to band together. Like if people band together, we get further. Everybody knows. And I feel like it's almost like sacrificing ourselves in a way. Everybody, it was a problem. Motherfuckers talk shit about the podcast rule because there's so many motherfucking podcasters that just talk shit, drag people down. They don't talk. They're not pushing positive shit. It's bullshit. What we did and what we got going on is very different because it's a positive push, and we gravitating and grabbing people that is underground, that people is looking over. Everybody pretty much looking over. There really is some shit. People try to downplay. We give them a platform. These the people who really appreciate. That's why I say when I thought about the rep that and all of that and coming into you and we came together and we was on the same wave with everything. Like when I ever first thought about the shit, I knew it was a whole lot of people that needed somewhere to come that was positive to get to the next level, but just didn't know how. Didn't people be shy? People don't know what to say. People don't know how to reach out. But you just as much outgoing as I am. That's why I say people can come up with shit all day long with these different podcasts. But if you don't have a real team and y'all connect with each other and y'all really got something to where y'all on the same page, it'll get lost. You know what I'm saying? And people will get lost with it. Well, when you're on the same page and you rocking the way we rocking and you get to talking to people, I swear to God, everybody be like, that's dope shit. That's dope shit. Oh, that's fire. I want to do this. I want to get on. I want to interview. That type of shit. That's how, and I feel good with it. So that's why I feel like no matter what, even when we take the breaks, people understand what the fuck going on because it ain't like we the biggest names and no shit like that. We still got a life. We still shit is going on. But no matter what, I feel like they're going to always be waiting in there because we have something that don't nobody else have. No matter how you try to re-rock that shit, it's not that same shit. So it's a different type of blessing that we got right here. And I understand that and I love that. And I had to say that because even when, that's why, do you know I have literally watched people unfollow me when I first was doing this shit. Like I was doing shit, it was a form of dick riding because motherfuckers didn't understand what the fuck I was going on. But you know how we talk about signs and symbols and all that shit. I constantly kept seeing and still see to this day, like it's not my vision. Our vision is not for other people to understand. God didn't give them the vision; they gave it to you. So don't never try to re-rock your script because somebody close to you or somebody don't understand. It wasn't for them to understand. They didn't get the vision. God gave it to you. So don't stop what we got going on. And I just, it's a lot to that. It's a lot to that. I feel. How you feel about that?
That's some 100 shit.
Yeah.
For real. And I just feel the same way, man. Like everything that's been happening has still just been pushing me to still do this podcast and just, you know what I mean? just the right avenue starting to open up. Like I still got the same little avenue, but it's just more people that's just coming to the table now with different advice, adventures. Hey, let's do this. Hey, well, let's do this. You know what I mean? State to state. So that's another thing that's like I always didn't limit myself to what the fuck we are. You know what I mean? We always was trying to be one step ahead with just everything. I'm never gonna limit myself to just box myself in on nothing. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's for everybody. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. So, that's why when somebody had asked me like that, people always ask me like, you know, it's funny. Even when I go to the pool, right? Go to the pool and I take that when I have my stand and I have my shit, and it's like it attracts people. Just the stand alone attracts people. They automatically know, oh, you're a content creator. Kids, adults, everybody come up. What you doing? And that's a conversation piece. Automatically, the stand is a conversation piece. So they be, oh, you on live? What you stream? What do you do? The podcast. What do you talk about? Boom. This man asked me, what do I talk about? And I told him, we talk about everything. Not only is just the music, we push, that's like the main thing that we push the underground artists and stuff like that, but it's not just a platform for just music. It's for music. It's for business. If you got business, if you got anything that you got going on, it's really a safe space. It don't even have to be you got a business per se going on. If you're an educated person and you know what you're talking about, you have different views on certain shit, you're welcome here to come and talk and speak. It's just a place to where it's a safe space where you can get off and then talk about stuff that a lot of platforms and people don't talk about. So that's what I tell people about the TDFA, because it's not just underground artists, even with the kids, like bringing on the kids and having the interviews with the kids and listening and asking them questions about certain stuff that's going on in today's time and how they feel and their views and outlook on that. It's so many different things to talk about. It's not just one thing to talk about. It's a lot of shit that's going on and a lot of people not talking about it. And I feel like that's another thing that makes us different from a lot of the other podcasters or whatnot. It's not a messy thing, but we do dig and we talk about everything. It's not, we're not in a box. We're not in a box. Yeah. So that's what I always say.
We definitely got something else planned, man. You know, like I said, it's a whole season again. You know what I mean? Yeah. Full of ideas. You know what I mean? Yeah. More topics, more just everything all across the board, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. So everybody get ready. You know what I mean? For the full season.
Really, man. This is season 2 because we started. We did the first 3 since February, right? Yeah. 4 months we did. We did 4 months. Yeah. So we about here. Look. Yeah.
Yeah, we there, man. So you know what I mean? Everybody get ready.
Yeah. Pushing hard.
Going down.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit on the floor. I mean that. Look, okay, wait. Now this is one I did want to talk about. I ain't gonna lie. What up? 2 more topics. Okay. Everybody was talking about the streaming university, right? Y'all know about that, the streaming university. This is my view and my take and my opinion on this. Like, I think I sent it to you, but this was a while ago. I sent it to you a couple weeks ago. But Kai put together that streaming university. Okay, boom. He is the top streamer of this shit. So it's gonna hit different. So the whole thing with that is it's only a certain amount of people who actually made it into the university. But the whole thing about that is it is so many good streaming content creators. A lot of them. People get to chasing behind one person instead of thinking and sitting back, right? It's strength in numbers. All of them people that did not make it into that streaming university come together as a collective put their shit together and make their own streaming system. Guaranteed through and through, that bitch will do so many numbers. But people get so caught up into the names, the big names, and you're chasing something like you always say, instead of sitting back and let it chase you. You chasing something, but you're not even sitting back. It could really fall right in your lap if you sit back and just stop. You're chasing something that you already got for real, because you're chasing behind a name and their numbers and what they got. When you can build and come together, same shit that we doing with this and what we talk about with the whole supporting the artists and all that. Every artist coming together as a collective and doing your own shit, because the industry is not an industry without the artists. No streaming shit is nothing without the streamers. It's not just one streamer who takes over everything. You need streamers, period, to keep the shit going. So all the other
streamers. And the way that we gonna do it, the way that we just, you know what I mean? It's just like I said, it's for everybody.
Yep. Yeah.
A lot of people, you know what I mean? Everything's shutting down, and you know, you got to think about it like this, man. The labels is not fighting back; they pushing back now. You know what I mean? Yep. Even though they always sign who they wanted to sign. Now everybody else just doing whatever they want to do. Now it's like the labels, like shit. Now we got to figure out a way. You know what I mean? And the middleman is sometimes through the promo runs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Call me back in like 30 minutes.
One of the other things was, right? So, of course, it's the strength in the numbers. But the other thing, right? Now, tell me this. We grown
What up? No,
we grown as motherfuckers. This one thing that really pissed me off. But I hear people talk, and it just irks me. Some people, the way that some people think. Do you feel like it is such thing as an age-appropriate job?
What you mean?
Just what I said. Just like that.
Like shit. Hell no. Like.
Thank you. Okay.
A job is a job.
Right, that part. That's how I feel. Like, you know, it makes it so hard for me, like, to even step out the fucking house, because being pretty is a fucking job. I'm not gonna lie. And I say this because it's irritating a lot, because you get put in a box a lot of the times, because the way that the majority of females think that is pretty, who got their shit together, who not out looking for this or that or whatever the fuck the case may be. These women want this or they want that. It's a lot of females who think like that. But it pisses me off at the same time, because it's like this. If you think that if you feel like a man or female, either or, shouldn't be working at a certain place, that's just like motherfuckers saying shouldn't be doing music or shouldn't be in the entertainment business. You putting age limits on shit, right? That we shouldn't be, well, we get too old, or we can't work here, or that's the young person's job, and this, that, and the other. And people sound so fucking crazy to me, because for one, you never know a person's situation. All of this judgment, like, motherfuckers are so quick to judge somebody and say, oh, well, this motherfucker's too old to be working there, or you shouldn't be working there, or this job is for this group of people, right? I've worked in all type of shits, and I'm about to do something, but I'm not even gonna say on here, but I'm about to do something. I've worked all type of jobs. I've worked McDonald's jobs, I've worked hospital jobs, I've worked housekeeping jobs, I've worked all type of fucking jobs, except for strip clubs and shit like that. I ain't never did no shit like that. But I'm just saying, all type of shit, but not that wild shit. But the whole point is, You might have a whole bunch of like people our age might have did all type of shit, but go back to where you fucking started at, right? At some point in time, you'll have another motherfucker who on the outside looking in don't know you from a can of paint, don't know what the fuck, why the fuck you're working here. You don't know what you do on the outside. None of that shit would be so fucking quick to judge, right? Oh, you this old, but you working at this job, and you stop. This is where you stopped at. But go talking and spreading shit and saying that type of shit, not even knowing motherfuckers then came back. I literally had to check off into somebody, and this is where this come from. I kind of checked into somebody that was close to me. I ain't even gonna put that name out there because I'm not gonna do that. But the fact of it was about overheard her saying like, "Oh, he work at McDonald's. You better not be working at McDonald's at this age." Whoa. And I said, "I'll work at McDonald's. I'll do it right now. I will. I will talk to somebody who worked at McDonald's. I don't give a fuck where you work at." What a lot of people don't know is a lot of these jobs, when you hear how much somebody work and make in a plant or make at a fucking hospital or something, you be fucking surprised. A lot of these fucking jobs that people talk shit and look down on, the motherfuckers that work in there sometimes, a lot of times, make more and checks be more than what the fuck these niggas enslaving and busting their ass for real, right? Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, same time, you judging somebody, like I said, I heard a motherfucker talking that shit like, oh, they too old to be working here, that shouldn't be, you shouldn't be working at this age. My thing is this. A person could have did 100 different things, and you don't know what the fuck that person got going on outside of that. That could be a person's fucking hustle. That could be a person's fucking just something to do just because they bored as fuck, don't want to sit at home. I have seen rich ass people just working just because bullshit ass jobs, just to have a piece of paper, just for all type of reasons, don't even need the job for real. So the judgment would be crazy as fuck to me, as so many people don't understand, and this is more so for the females, this right here, will cut their blessings judging dudes. Because dudes don't really do that to females, dudes. Y'all don't really do that to each other. Females do that a lot to dudes and females. They talk shit all the fucking time about what your job land like, and half the time these bitches don't even got shit going on for their motherfucking self. Yeah. But that shit pisses me off so bad, and I just want to know, how do you feel about it? Somebody saying like, "Oh, you're too old, or you're too young."
Man, I done worked all kind of motherfucking jobs, man, and shit. Some of them the laser, you know what I mean? It's like shit, motherfuckers. All the good jobs, man. You gonna make more, do the most. You know what I mean? Everywhere you go, you know what I mean? So it don't matter. I don't. However you get your motherfucking check, man. However you get your money is shit. That's how you get your money, shit.
That's it. Like, that's how the fuck I feel. Cause my thing, look.
The bread out here, man. Everybody out here doing, like, you know what I mean? The hustle out here, bro. Like, motherfuckers Uber and DoorDash. Like, motherfuckers out there doing everything. God. You know what I mean?
Who said they DoorDash? I think it was Young Jock. Like, that was part of his fucking introduction on the Cam Newton when he went on his podcast. Like, he gave him his rundown. He was like, and a lot may not know a DoorDasher. Like, this is the shit that he do. He do that shit. And goddamn well, no, he don't even need the shit. But this is my point. The fact that people judge shit and you all motherfuckers always got something to say. You don't know why a motherfucker might be doing what the fuck they doing. They don't, and you know, it's people who literally grow up to say, I want to work at McDonald's. I want to do this and become the coldest motherfucker in that shit and make hella cheese and be rich as fuck doing these certain type of jobs. People that work, my stepmama, she have been working for the eyeglass factory shit for the longest, but have been working in like the mall, the fucking Walmart, the lens crafters and shit like that in there. I'm talking about make so much fucking paper, it don't make no sense. But been doing this shit, but somebody will hear like, oh, she working Walmart, oh, she been working, you know what I'm saying, doing that type of shit. You'll be quick to judge, not knowing what the fuck a motherfucking bank is, and then be confused on like, oh, how this person got this or how this person got that? They only do this. That shit, you don't understand how much I see this type of fuck shit, and it pisses me off so bad. And I hear the shit, but like I said, it be coming from more so females. Dudes don't really do that shit too. Y'all do, but not like that. Not like how females. Females is something different with that shit, and I feel like they make it hard for the ones who really genuinely don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like me, I don't give a fuck where you work at. I don't care, because make it make sense, right? And this just goes to show you how small-minded a lot of females is. I'm gonna keep it to the females for when I'm talking about this, because, like I said, that's a majority who do that. Will date a dude that's trapping and don't have no stuff. You trap money, you can make a lot of money trapping, doing that shit, hustling in the streets, all of that shit. But that's not a security blanket. That shit can get snatched away from your ass at any fucking moment. You'll date a dude doing that with no security. But you'll talk shit about a man who's going and punching a fucking clock and securing the bag, securing something to have on the flip side of that. That ain't just gonna be taken away. At least if that shit get taken away, they could at least still file for unemployment to get another bag. And so you get what I'm saying? Right. People have shit so fucked up, but at the same time, the very shit that you say you look down on somebody else for, you do that shit though. If it came clutch, you do that. So it's just like, I just hate the way that was something. When I heard that, I definitely wrote that shit down, because I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this. That's what I'm talking about, because I don't agree with that. I hate that shit, and y'all bitches need to stop. Flat the fuck out. Sorry, y'all, but if it applies, bitch, where I'm talking to you. So yeah, say that. I had to say that because it annoys me. I don't like that shit. And like I said, like I would go right back to a job. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
A job is a job, man.
That's it.
Shit. Motherfuckers wiping ass and shit. You know what I mean? But they still gotta go. It's still a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit.
And that's what I'm saying. People enjoy that.
Like these motherfuckers like really just got jobs to do. Like shit. A job is a job. You think they want to do that shit? Hell no.
Swear to God.
You know what I mean? Every job you got some shit that you don't want to do, and got some motherfuckers that you really don't want to see. Yeah. You gotta go to work every motherfucking day and do whatever you gotta do. That's every job. Thing is,
like I feel like huh?
It's just what you gonna put up with, but that's every job.
Yep, every job gonna have some shit, like you said. It don't matter where the fuck you go, unless you running your own.
At least you got. But as long as you up in motion to have a job, like period, you know what I mean?
Yep. Even the people running their own businesses, like I don't give a fuck. You're still gonna have days that you're gonna be frustrated. You gonna still you have to interact with people. No matter what, you always gotta interact with people, whether it be your job, I mean, running it or working for somebody else. It don't matter. Every job, like everything you do, you need somebody for it. That's just like, if it ain't nobody working the teleprompters or none of that shit when you call in these companies, how you gonna get through to this shit? Who's gonna help you? Who's gonna be on the other end of them phones, customer services? Who's gonna be serving you food when your ass is hungry and you want to go out to eat and you don't feel like fucking cooking? People don't think about that shit. Be so quick to talk about these very people that y'all need like that, and y'all lives will be fucking miserable without them.
I'd rather have a job than no job.
That's what I'm talking about.
Any day.
Swear to God. Well,
like shit. But that's just how motherfuckers man. That's just how motherfuckers, simple-minded people think, man. Shit.
That shit annoying.
Whatever that shit is. Especially if you really stacking your bread, however motherfuckers stack their bread, you can have a year-long run. You feel me?
Yeah.
How much this motherfucker pay an hour? Boom. This could be them little low-key jobs. You know what I mean? Boom. Yep. How much this motherfucker make an hour times a year? Yeah. Boom. Oh, shit. Boom. Oh, shit. Let's run it up. You feel me?
Yep. And you know what? Oh, listen, it's been so many different little things, and now that we just really sitting there, and I'm really just thinking about it, and my mind is really starting to work again. I'm just thinking it was a lot of stuff that I want to touch on. It was another thing was, see, people, me and my kids, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not ashamed to say this. I say it all the time about the shit that we have been through fucking hell and high water. And when I tell you, like, niggas is still affected by that shit, and it gets thick at times. Like, we go down through there about shit, and I'm talking about emotional cries, tears, yelling, screaming, all that shit. But I know where it come from, so I know, like, it's a lot. It's a lot. But the one thing, right? We stayed in fucking hotels. It was before I got to this place when we was fucked up and was going through. And when I say fucked up, it wasn't never the fucking money. The money was, even when we was staying in the fucking hotels, it wasn't the down bad fucking hotel. The fucking kids, other kids would look at my kids and think they was rich, was talking shit like, oh, to the point where they was making it look like, oh, I want to live in a hotel. That wasn't the problem. The problem was what the fuck was going on inside the family. That shit. Going through that shit, right? I went through fucking hell. I never left where I came from. I've been here since I was a kid. I never forget when we was in the fucking room and I got into it. When me and him got into it, I was fresh out the fucking shower. And he jumped on me, we fighting and shit. Like I said, I never was one to just lay the fuck down. Like I never was that person. And I ran out the fucking room. And when I ran up, I never knew it was no cameras like that. I know shit. I'm naked. But I ended up going back in. But it was a girl who I went to school with. And she saw everything that fucking happened. Never knowing that the money was never my motherfucking problem. That never was the situation, no shit. It was the nigga that I was fucking married to. Fast forward. This is why I'm in control of my fucking story. And I'm not ashamed to ever say what the fuck, because now it comes back to me after all of this time. You're dating somebody, and this motherfucker tried to talk to me. Never knew that y'all was dating on nothing. Didn't give a fuck. You asked me, oh, did it? Yeah, boom. But you tell him, she poor, she was poor, all that shit, right? Never fucking know. You don't know. My only thing you knew was what you saw. That altercation shit. You saw it. You knew we were standing in those rooms. You was working there. I don't know my fucking finance situation. Never did I ever got evicted out of shit. How we ever even ended up in the fucking room was because I wasn't buying. It was more so like we keep paying this lady ahead. Always was paying her ahead. Rent situation. When I come to you and I ask you, my kids was way smaller at this time. I come to you when I ask you, can you fix these windows? Because they old as fuck. My daddy used to renovate houses, fix houses. He had his own construction business. He knew. So one day he came over to my house. He was like, this lead paint. He like, these windows, she got to change this. She was like, they can get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they cause all type of problems. This lead should not be here. It was an older fucking house. So I said to her, and then one of the windows in the dining room, you could push that motherfucker out. And my son one day, I think it was Noah, it was like Noah or Khalil, one of them. But you could push it, and they could down there fall the fuck out the window. So anyway, I told her, like, I asked her because she fixed the windows. Her response to me is what made me move the fuck out of there in the first place. Her response was, well, I'm not about to fix nothing right now, but you're free to move. Now, mind you, I had just paid this lady. Like, at the time, rent was only like $675. This was back when shit wasn't as high as it now. So I said 75. So I gave her like I was in the hospital. She came to the hospital, and I cashed her right at the fucking hospital bed. It was like $1,200 or something. So I paid her like a couple months ahead. So when I asked her that, now we done paid you already a couple months ahead. So her response blew the fuck out of me when she was like, "Oh, now mind you, we've been here for years. I was married one time. Now I'm on my second marriage. Now I'm in the same fucking house." So I'm like, asked her to fix the windows, and she said, "Well, I'm not fixing anything right now. I have too much stuff going on, but you're free to move if you want to move." After she done came and got this money from me, we done paid you ahead. So I'm like, you know what? No, you keep that money. We gonna let this out, and you come through do the walkthrough, all that shit. We agreed. Come through do the walkthrough. You give me my security deposit back, and we're just gonna move. She fumbled us. She agreed to all that shit. Came, did the fucking walkthrough. Now, mind you, I had the bitch better than what she gave it to me because this is what I do. My daddy used to have us working, doing this shit. So any little, and my house never was fucked up. It was just like, how when you hang pictures on the walls and stuff like that, the little hoes. Fix that shit. Everything clean, spotless, all that shit. She comes through, do the fucking walkthrough. The agreement was, now we had a house set that we were supposed to move in right from that house straight to the other house. Come through, do the fucking walkthrough. You give me my check, I give you the fucking keys. Come through, do the fucking walkthrough, all the shit, check. At the end, when it's time for her to give me my fucking check, she say, "Oh, well, I can't give you the check right now. It's a process to this and da 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 da." I said, "Oh no, well then I'm not giving you the key." Like I'm like, that wasn't the agreement. We were not getting evicted. This is not a eviction transaction. This is an agreement. I want to move. Since you don't want to do your part as the landlord, I'm not about to keep sitting here giving you my fucking money as a tenant. And I got kids. That shit is hazardous. That's where the fucking situation. She was like, "Well, her husband in the car, everything." She like, "Well, call the police." Her husband, I guess, told her to call the police, whatever. Police fucking come. They tell her. They asked me what the fuck. I had the proof in my phone, text messages, all that shit. She says, "I own this. They were running from me. Boom, 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 boom." This is when I learned. They tell her, "Well, ma'am, you have to leave off of their property because technically they are still tenants and they are choosing to leave. They did not get evicted. And if you are not keeping your word to the end of y'all agreement, because we had the fucking text message, if you're not agreeing to that, then you gotta leave. You gotta get up." So all in all, she fucking left. Her and her husband ended up leaving. Now but at this whole situation, she fucked up and fumbled the whole move that we had lined up with that house. So this how we ended up getting the check and all of that. But she didn't want us to leave and none of that. All of this shit, this is how we ended up in the room in the first place, is what I'm saying. It never was the fucking fact of, "Oh, we got evicted, motherfuckers didn't have no money." Let me tell you something. When we were staying in these motherfucking rooms, my kids had every fucking thing. My son graduated as we still fucking in his room. I had prom for him. All this shit, going on trips, everything. It was never about the fucking money first. I was going through all the shit that I was going through with that nigga that I was married to while going through this shit before we got into the situation. So when we get into the situation, right, we moved out of it was like God was not allowing me to go forward. I could not get myself to where I needed to be as long as I was attached to him. We moved into another house from the room 2 times on the west side. Big ass, dumb ass, nice ass fucking house. $1,000 a month. Boom, was paying that shit. Got the fuck out of there. Not evicted, moved. Because the fucking landlord, it was shit coming up through the fucking basement every time it would rain. The nigga didn't want to pull the tree and do the shit that he had to. Cost too much. So you keep trying to send niggas out the snake. I am a sickly person. I couldn't look hazardous to me. Now we gotta leave this motherfucking house. When I tell you we kept running to shit like this, 2 fucking times, and my stepdad died in the middle of all of this shit. The second time we was in some shit. I gave my sister my shit that was in that house. I always knew I could get everything. I don't give a fuck what I lose, what the fuck I give away. I'll get that shit back. Went to Georgia with my mama and stayed up there with her for a little bit. When I seen this nigga was acting a fucking ass, that's why my mama came down here. She talks about this shit all the time. She wanted me to stay, but I kept telling her, I'm not taking this nigga nowhere. Now, by this time, at this point, I'm not about to fucking move into no another house with this nigga. I'm not doing that shit. I need to disconnect from him because it's been so much shit. I'm losing my kids. And when I say losing them mentally, I'm watching this shit and it's eating my ass the fuck up. Never have I ever been in a situation to where, when I say 1,000% legit, 1,000% legit to a nigga, I don't give a fuck what you did. I never went and tried to trump your ass on it because, nigga, you was a fucking real life psychopath. That's why it irritates me sometimes when I hear certain shit and niggas say certain stuff about, oh, well, it's a reason why a nigga probably doing, man, this nigga didn't have no motherfucking reason. It wasn't on, he was mentally fucking ill. This is the shit that I have to deal with my kids now, the aftermath of the shit. But like I just told my kids, don't ever let a motherfucker take your story and let them have and be the narrator of your fucking story. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck we went through. I will never let nobody make me feel bad for it because I know what the fuck I did. I know what I gave. He know it. It's so the God know. If don't know, I don't give a fuck what nobody else think. God knows that whole situation, and my kids know. But they feel some type of way because they have peers and shit like that. So it's like when certain conversations might come up, or if I might say something, not like I just asked them, I said, because I'm doing a documentary. Like, I'm legit, it's going to be a whole story because I tell people all the time, my life, ever since I was a kid, my life been like a fucking movie. I just make the shit look good. People have no fucking idea until they get to talking to me. What the fuck really? I just keep smiling. You don't know what the fuck going on. But the fact that this just got resurfaced out here and it came back to me, a motherfucker could even come to me and say that shit. Yeah, it don't make me feel bad because, bitch, I was never fucking poor. I just went through real life shit and I wear my shit because I know a lot of other motherfucking people been through the same shit that I've been through. And I survived that shit. I could have lost my life so many fucking times dealing with the shit that I did. My kids saw so much shit. They blame me. Like it does something to me because it's like when we talk about it and they say certain stuff like it triggers. Yeah, it triggers me bad because I know that I never did it intentionally. Like I never took them through that intentionally. Like we went through it together, but I understand because I was the parent. I was their protector. I was the one because I allowed it and I went through it. They went through it with me. So I get that. Like I get that. So that shit breaks me the fuck down even still to this day. It's like shit. And that's why I run from a lot of shit. I run. When I see certain shit, motherfuckers don't understand. I'm still learning myself after coming out of shit. Like I run from certain shit. If I hear something, if I think something, or if I never, if I see a sign and it's in that red flag zone, I'm not fucking with you. That's why I've been by myself for so long. It's not about I can't find a motherfucker. No, it's me. I'm not fucking with shit. If I see, you can't. The shit that I've been through, a nigga could never again pull the wool over my eyes and think that I might not never say shit. And you might not never know. You might think that you getting the fuck down and you got you one. Whole time, nigga, I'm 20 steps ahead of you. I know exactly what the fuck you want. I know exactly what you're trying to do. But that shit will never fucking prosper because niggas really don't understand what the fuck I've been through. And it's like they fuck up with me every time thinking that you can get in close to me and you got you one. The very minute that you think you got you one, that's when everything go. Because you thought you was slick. You could never be that with me again, like never. Because my kids, like, it just won't happen.
Hey, you said you thought you was slick.
You thought you was slick, motherfucker. Hey, you thought you slick.
Hey,
nope.
Man.
Nope. Can't do it. Because it's like when you been through shit like that, and then you got kids, and my kids ain't no little ass kids. My kids, I got grown kids, teenage kids, and I literally sit back and I watched how this shit has affected each and every person and their trauma responses. Everybody's trauma response is different. Oh my God. Like Khalil, oh God, let him think a nigga trying to talk to me. We was swimming. One of the niggas was trying to talk. Oh, This nigga was losing his mind. All the way home in the Uber, the whole shit. This nigga is wild. I'm like, Khalil, would you calm down? He like, no, he ain't going. He talking about fun shit. I heard him out. Like, would you calm? I'm like, Khalil, it's not my boyfriend. I don't even know the nigga. Like, relax. He like, no, because I see what he's doing. Like, it's like he be tweaked out. It don't make no sense. It don't matter. He is a nut job when he think. You gotta really get into them to let them feel they have to feel it. And I said, anybody I date again or anything like that, I never not let them be the judge of should I or should I not, because the way we was all affected by, ain't no way I can fuck with anybody if they not feeling them. I can't fuck with you. I don't care how much I might like you. I can't fuck with you if they not fucking with you. I can't.
Sure.
That's just what it is. But it was just that I never let a motherfucker try to make me feel bad about shit that I've been through or control the narrative of my story.
And that's what make you stronger, man. That's what make people stronger. And that's the whole point about actually being a voice for everything that you've been through and actually giving the option of grabbing this mic and talking to people about your story, man. So that's what's up, man. That's big ups, man. So we've been up on here for a little minute too, man. So,
we did our hour.
Hey, so you know what I mean? I just want everybody to tap in, man, this week and what we got going on. Next week, man, we full throttle with everything, man.
Absolutely.
But you know what I mean? But yeah, tell them where to get at you at.
Okay, look, wait, because we got some shit coming up. Interview, we got that interview with Sly Gang Dice. That's going to be on the 17th. This one is a big one. I'm trying to take this bitch and go dumb as dog shit. We're going to go viral with this one. And make sure y'all go tap in, follow. What we need to do is start reeling in them interviews that we done already had and join them on here. I keep saying that, but we definitely need to tap in and do that for sure. Like, I'll be the one, because I know you be working and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to reach out to everybody and then see who we can bring in. Then I'll let you know. We do it like that.
All
right. And so y'all can catch me, of course, at TikTok, Better Blessings, INGS 88, and then catch me on Instagram, Better Blessed 88, and Facebook. Buddy the Dicks. That's it.
Yes. And you know what I mean? Like I said, Mike Donald, you feel me? Facebook, Mike.
He don't never know.
MB3 _MB3. Man, I don't know. The CEO Mike Donald, TDFA, whatever. You know what I mean? Google it. You feel me?
Y'all don't understand.
You
I'm forever being side jump. Y'all don't understand. That shit came from place.
But yeah, man. So, you know, man. Shit, y'all know what time it is. And if y'all want to interview, man, y'all go ahead and tap in, man, for the interviews with either one of us. Just DM us, man. You know, man. And y'all already know what time it is, man. We back with another one. You feel me? And we got some shit for y'all this season, man. So y'all just go ahead and keep rocking with us, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. Y'all tap in. Mike Donald, TDFA, Rap That Series.
This is BZ, baby. Yeah.